Hello guys, welcome back to another Yuri's Revenge video. Wow, what the hell is going on? Alright, so we're gonna go with Yuri, which is a, before I get ahead of myself, a counter-aggressive, apparently we moved, okay. That's not that bad then. So, Yuri's a counter-aggressive, I'm gonna say punk, because he is. He's counter-aggressive. You can use him in aggressive ways, yes. I've seen me and Corey do it all the time. But he's meant to be counter-aggressive in other ways too. I've seen people do it in aggressive ways, yes, but Yuri's meant to be in a counter-aggressive way because he's so good at eliminating tanks and controlling that he's supposed to be counter-aggressive. He's supposed to be like laid back, you know, handling it from the rear, and then as soon as your opponent tries an attack to the front force, they go, oh, mind control, mind control, mind control, mind control. Now you lost everything. How do you feel about that? You just lost everything you ever wanted. How do you feel about that? And then that's usually what Yuri's supposed to be doing, is laid back, just attacking whenever he can as a side thing. So the main thing about Yuri is unit control. That's all you basically need to know, is it's unit control. Want me to elaborate on that? Okay, so one of Yuri's best... Oh, I can't get it yet. Okay, so I'll just have to wait till the battle app's done to actually show you guys what I mean by unit control. Because this is kind of important. Cloning vats. I believe I said this in one of my videos of on the series, but it was a different thing. And that is that the cloning vats can actually help out the Soviets and the Allies majorly. But Yuri starts off with it. How do you eliminate a Yuri? Eliminate all the power sources. If you eliminate all the bioreactors, Yuri becomes defenseless. How does he become defenseless? Well, he loses his psychic ability to mind control units, and he loses everything. So it's pretty bad about it. Alright, bioreactor. Okay, so let's just build it right about. I wanna distance them a little bit. So there we go. So now what you want to do is you want to. Let's say we got 2 bioreactors right here. Okay, I'm gonna build about 5 initiates. The cloning vats will also give the selected unit extra. Now, it doesn't work with tanks, which is a shame. They should have made one for a tank. For Yuri. Because Yuri is more into the cloning kind of district of science, I guess. That he should be able to duplicate tanks, or at least have a building that does it for him, because I'm going to move the mic a little bit more down. The reason why is because he doesn't have too many buildings. Yeah, he doesn't have too many buildings. Sure, he gains one more because he has some ships or submarines, I think they're called. I don't know. But you kind of lose something whenever you don't have too many buildings. Like the Allies have more buildings, and the Soviets definitely have more buildings. But it's still pretty bad. Okay, I'm gonna build a second tower, and I'm gonna go a little bit laid back.
Yes, Mr. Yuri.
I'm gonna go build another second tower over here. So this can be good against America, yes. If you have a lot of psychic towers near where they are. That's when America does get a little bit bad. In a way.
What is the mission? Getting...
Okay then. Mind control 1.
Yuri tank division. We can win. The hunt is on.
So what another thing that Yuri can do is he can get money from troops. Now if you don't know what I'm talking about, which most of you probably are if you haven't played this game yet, is how do you get money from getting troops? Well, mind controlling is actually kind of a great thing for Yuri. It actually fits his buildings styles. Now, how can a building have a style? Well, a style of a quirk or like a little bit of a flaw that you can use or something like that. Yuri has a lot of them, but the major one is, in a way, mind control. Mind control has two different ways of being used in Yuri: to beef up your defenses and attacks, or just taking them and giving yourself more money. Yuri has 4 ways of getting money. Well, normally, I think most others have 2 ways of getting it, other than taking over others. When they can. So the first way of getting money is that if your opponent's using some of their credits to build forces against you, what you do is, one of the major things is you go to the grinder and sell their units. And look at my money count. My money count's going really high. This doesn't go with the industrial plant, so you can cycle this when you have Soviets, and you'll still be able to have a lot. So that's a really nice idea. I like that. It's got a new quirk to it that's actually really overpowered.
More processors working. Slaves are cheap.
That's
We
mean.
get real dirty out
They
here.
don't like being called slaves. They like being called workers and with no freedom. There we go. That's what you should call them now. Can I get a same area from this one to? Or no? Is it going to be impossible? No, it's still possible. Okay. So I want it as far as over here. There we go. So now my base is entirely defensed with this, with the psychic towers. It won't take over airplanes, so airstrikes are really good. I believe they're the ones that cost decent amount. Yeah, they cost a decent amount. But this is where the Gatling cannons come in, and Gatling tanks come in handy. Don't think they have anything. No, they don't have anything in here. Okay. But Gatling cannons and Gatling tanks are the IFVs and the Patriot missiles for the Yuri faction. I can't call this a faction because Yuri has no nationality, except for being in the Soviets for the pre-installment and now the installment. So, yeah. So there are many ways to use Yuri. Actually, before I get to continuing my other speech or whatever about that, Yuri has different ways of being aggressive and counter-aggressive and just being very passive. Many ways, many ways. One of the major ways of making sure Yuri will never get anywhere done with his base is to completely shut down his power. Now, most Yuri players are very rare because nobody believes Yuri is actually really good. Corey, on the other hand, thinks Yuri is the best faction or nationality or whatever they want to call Yuri now. Is really good because he mind controls his opponents and he can use their own defenses against them. Now, here's the cool part about Yuri. If you get their special unit, which is like Tonga, or not really, but you know what I mean. It's somewhat like Tonga. Where is he? Oh yeah, he's right over here. Which is known as Yuri Prime, and you can get duplicates of those. Really thirsty. Alright, so Yuri Prime is the special Yuri. Okay, I thought you were going to go through that health. I don't need health. So you can get Yuri Clones and Yuri Primes. Which one is more successful to use? Yuri Primes are definitely very helpful. But Yuris are also pretty helpful in a way too. How are they helpful? Well, Yuri Clones can take over vehicles and units, almost like any other thing in this in the Yuri faction. Yuri Prime, however, has an extra thing he can use, which is he can take over some certain structures, or I think all of them. I'm not quite sure. but he can take over structures, which is a really nice idea to take over a Soviet base. Yeah, I can see where this guy's going at. Okay. I can see what this bot's trying to do. He's trying to close in, so though he has a good incline defense. If you space them out, though, you can have more defenses around your base, though you don't have too much to deal with.
Waiting orders. Location confirmed.
Yuri has many other ways to get money, though. As I said, main way is always through the miners, which if a slave goes through to your slave miner, you gain only 30 credits, which isn't really the greatest, but it's there. I think that's what I read. It was like 30 maximum and all that, and it was like 60 if you had anything else. But a major way is to use these, or not these, to get units from your enemy, and then use them as your for your grinders, so that you get more money that way. But a way I just kind of recently figured out is you can use flying discs, and the alternate method, which is the oil derricks, but that's basically anything else. So it's not too special, but it's kind of special.
Electrodes ready. Yes, comrade. Electrodes ready. Yes, comrade.
Alright, so you guys will go there. I'll bring the Yuri Prime slowly there. I'll let you...
Ready. The hunt is on.
I want you guys to go with them.
Where is battle? Turn up the speed. Take me to front line.
Alright, so we got some minerals.
Yuri's collection agency. Levitation units online.
So the floating discs can be used in different ways. In good ways.
Vehicle reporting.
How in good ways? Well, you can get money from putting them over your, what are they called again? You can get money through the oil refinery. And they can kind of instant kill units. It takes 2 hits, but they do the same thing as Desolators. They do the little green smudge thing. And we can just do what we can do with this and disable their power. Just to tell you though, this guy is not good for getting rid of units. Okay, I don't want you to destroy it. We're losing power now. But it's good to disable power though. So I'm just going to build a lot of floating discs. We'll build about 19, so that we can get this guy some support. Now let's not destroy that. I want you guys to go all the way over here, so that we can be able to get him to get some support for over here.
Where is Ben? We will puncture through. The hunt is on.
No, we can't go attack.
Checking connection.
Disc in flight.
Moving out.
How did that hit the construction yard? That was way too far from it. Alright, so
There is much to learn.
we got some floating discs over here. Yep, that's pretty good. Let's see if we can disable his base entirely. That'd be awesome if we could. But the floating discs do come in handy. A lot of like he. Okay, I'm starting to lose my freaking. I think. Okay, what's happening? Oh.
Disc in flight.
It's saying unit lost, but I don't see any units lost.
Let's transfer some assets.
They're trying to hit the grinder, I guess. I don't know.
Disc in flight.
Foreman here. Moving mining operation.
Under attack. Unit promoted.
Get rid of
Under attack.
Okay. Alright, so we're gonna put you over here.
I'd like to make a withdrawal. Siphon ready.
Let's disable his power.
I'd like to
And then we're just gonna go on over there. I don't know any other target's gonna do. Can he take it over a battle lab or no? Okay, let's just see if we can take over some of his power sources. Can we take over this or no? Or is he just gonna randomly attack? Yeah, he's gonna randomly attack. Okay, so let's just go over here then. So basically, you'll see like resources kind of pooled in. Oh no, we're not.
Under attack.
Oh, they must not have too much resources then.
Ready to crash.
Ready to crash.
It's clobbering time, no?
Unit ready.
Just can fly.
Attack.
Electrodes ready. Yes, comrade.
Yes, comrade. Where's the Yuri Prime? Did he die already? No. Selected across map.
Your swords are mine.
He did die? Oh, that sucks.
Yes, I know.
Go, initiates.
Yes, I know.
I want to play.
Go. Attack him. You're gonna die, you're gonna die. You're gonna die, you're gonna die.
Your swords are mine.
And we're just gonna take over that. And then now you completely rendered their base useless after you take the construction.
Be of one mind.
There we go. Okay, so let's see, what should we take? We should take...
Be of one mind. I've seen this already.
I think I should take the Tesla reactor. I'll build one. What's over here? Also, if you use Yuri as a main thing, and you think like it's going to be like Russia and all that, where they actually have something special, Yuri has nothing special. I thought I should get that out there, so... If you take it over, it's not going to give you much. It's just going to give you the ability to mind control and get more credits through a way. So, that's all it's going to do. We're going to bring some floating discs over there, cover the base a little bit more, and while that, I'm going to build a Soviet base. In my main base of Yuri's base. So, I don't really care. Oh, hey, look, barracks. And if you get a service depot, build an, like, you can use this against your own allies. So that's nice. Well, you can use this kind of for yourself if your allies let you.
Yuri's collection agency.
Oh yeah, that's right. They can disable that. I forgot about that. They can disable anything that requires power. And we'll just disable this. Yes, sir, we'll thank them for their support. I'm just gonna go and attack these subcon troops, because they have no purpose. So I don't know why they still have them. Why should they have them? It's no point, so I just want to destroy them. Now, mostly, your players are quite faster than me, but I'm usually just trying to depict where I could place it. Because I'm usually one of those people who like to space them out, but then I run out of room because I space them out too much. See, I would like to build it there. I guess I'll put it here. Then you can get rid of it out of their control and take something else, like, I don't know, this.
You disturb me?
Dead. Right on the spot. Alright, so. Well, everything over there is being under my control. I don't think they can sell it either, so it's a good way to get your enemy under your control, I guess. And you can... Oh, I guess not. Okay. So Yuri's thing has custom characters that are not seen in any other game except for Yuri Clone. But it's typical because that's in another thing, an engineer. But those are the only two things, and the cloning bats. So there's multiple things. And the Psychic Tower did see a kind of a... I think they overhauled it a little bit for the... because in the normal game, you can see it in one of the allied missions. So you will see that, but out of anything else, I don't think there's anything special about it. But yeah, so hopefully you guys liked this kind of segment. I'll be doing multiplayer, not really multiplayer, but me against bots kind of gameplay on the channel. Sorry about not putting up 3 videos yesterday. At the time of recording, it is Friday the 31st of January. So you probably won't see this by the probably 7th or 8th of February. So hopefully you guys liked it. Leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more of this videos or the multiplayer videos or just more videos in general, and I'll be sure to get some more. But as I said, I'm terribly sorry about yesterday. I thought that I actually did put the videos out, but I had family over and I guess it kind of slipped my mind, so I forgot. So sorry, but this weekend I will put 3 videos today, tomorrow, and Sunday. But then after that, I'm going back to 2. So you guys are getting 1 bonus episode and the 2 episodes that you missed yesterday. So hopefully you guys like that. Goodbye, guys. See you guys tomorrow. Maybe. I don't know. Goodbye, guys.